Almost all fresh vegetables are anti-inflammatory. In other words, if you want to start a healthy diet with minimal effort, buying diverse vegetables and cooking a stew at home is one of the easiest ways to have your first super healthy meal. Vegetables, you can pick any kind you want, but for the best flavor, we can have the Italian minestrone as a reference. Use tomato and onion as the base vegetables. Carrots and potatoes are always good to pick. Other often selected vegetables are celery, wax gourd, and eggplant. Tofu and mushrooms are always good add-ons, and they are also recommended ingredients for a healthy meal. Add olive oil to the pot. And then add onion and tomato. And other vegetables you have prepared. Put on the lid, low heat for about 20 minutes. The level of heat is the key thing to care about when you are doing waterless cooking. Keeping the heat low can make sure your cook won't fail. However, for a quicker make, you can start from a medium to low heat and turn it down to low heat after about 10 minutes. Well, in reality, you need to adjust your heat level according to your own heater. High level of heat is not a choice at any time for cooking this stew since it will burn your vegetables. It's that easy. Look at the fresh broth coming from the vegetables naturally. The amount of broth depends on the natural water content of the vegetables. Some vegetables naturally contain more water than others, such as a tomato compares to potato. The more water-rich vegetables you choose, the more broth you can get. If by any chance you don't get enough broth, then feel free to add some water. Yeah, you can add water even in waterless cooking. Cooking is creating. You can follow your instincts to adjust any recipe in small steps. And that's the most fun part of cooking. Since the vegetables are so fresh, the original flavor is very charming already. Simply add some salt and it will be a very nice and healthy meal. The taste is very similar to minestrone. If you add tom yum paste, it will be a nice, spicy and sour tom yum flavored vegetable stew.
The mushroom is super tasty. Super.
And if you add curry powder and salt, it will be a healthy veggie curry. You almost do not need any skills for this tasty and healthy meal. If you cook this stew in a waterless way, in other words, no adding extra water except the natural water from the vegetables, you will need a pot with excellent airtightness because you want to make sure to lose as little water as possible while cooking.
Smells so nice.
Thanks for watching until the end, and I'll see you next time.